Hello, hello. It's me, I'm here. Let me see if I can get... Oh, it's me. There I am. Hi. I'm back today. So I kind of took the early part of the week off because I was getting a little tired, feeling overworked from other stuff in my life. But I'm back today and tomorrow to make up for that and to make up for Nahi being away for this week too. I am here. And I also messed with my audio settings again. I feel like I say this every stream because I'm never happy with it. But last time I went back and rewatched the Snail Simulator stream, and at the end of it, one of my neighbor's dogs was barking, and I thought I had set up my noise suppression and compressor. No, not the compressor. Just the like audio cutoff properly to deal with stuff like that, but it was very audible, and I was like, oh no, this is so bad. So I took a little bit of time yesterday and tried to mess with the settings, and I added, a bunch of different filters. Hopefully it sounds good now, but somebody will have to let me know, otherwise I'll have to just go see in the VOD, because it never sounds quite as perfectly the same in recordings when I just try and go back and test it. But I'm sure if it's terrible, someone will have to let me know. But yeah, today is my first time doing an art stream, and I'm actually, it's weird because I never feel anxious doing streams, but I have a little bit of nervousness around this one because I'm not like, super confident in my art and art process, but I kind of thought it would be fun to work on this outfit design with, on stream with chat. Whoever shows up can, comment on it and we can chat about it, discuss it while I'm working on it, but I'm not like a superior artist, Let me stop messing around and just get into it. And I'll turn the music down a little so that it's not like drowning me out. But yeah, as you can see, the point of this is not to make an incredible piece of art, so I am using a 3D model behind just to get a general shape. I did draw some outlining. Oh yeah, his hands are there. Got some outlining of the shape, but basically the point of this was just to try a bunch of stuff. Unlisted worm clothes. I'm in. Yes, well, worm clothes, you may be a little disappointed. They're not exactly. Also, welcome in. It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well today or tonight or tomorrow, depending on where you are compared to me. But yeah, I'm trying a bunch of different stuff. I actually put together a mood board. I want to see how this shows up on... Okay, it does show up. It's an absolute fucking mess. I originally had put it together to try and commission people to do this for me, but the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I want to try and work on it myself, see the ideas I come up with, and if I just lose my mind and I'm not happy with anything, then I will go commission someone, which, rightfully, if you want to commission someone, go right ahead. I won't begrudge you. There's nothing wrong with it. But I think I had too many ideas pinging around in my head that I wanted to try out. So yes, initially we have the lad. I'm gonna run through what we have so far. There he is. And as you can see, I didn't draw the eyes because I'm too lazy and I kept screwing them up. I want to show you the funny ones. Are they here? I don't know why, but he looks so funny to me. It was like, this is when I did where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh yes. I need to get rid of the colors. I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. But that's going away. We don't need to look at that anymore. Don't worry about that. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna turn these back down to like 50% because we're not worrying about those right now. Those are for reference. More creativity and a personal touch. Yeah, that was my thought. Like, I have ideas for myself. I want to try and put my personal touch into it. I don't know how much I'm gonna get accomplished today because it really took me a long time to come up with stuff, but I want to run through some of them so we can, you know, like iterate. I have, as you can see behind me, a bunch of stuff already. The accessories even I was going through. So the earring is something we already have. That's something that's already part of the design, which as you can see, I will zoom out so that you can't see it fully in case you haven't seen it already, so it's a surprise, but there's a spoiler right there. Stream viewers get to see it first. And also people who saw my Twitter when I first made it because it was my profile icon. But yes, my model's head already exists. It's just been waiting on me to get my shit together and design the rest of it. So that earring already exists. The necklace I can take or leave. The halo, we're gonna try a few things today because I've had other ideas pinging around. This was the first idea I had when I made a sketch of my model back in like summer of last year or something. And the more I look at it, the less I like it. So we're gonna try a few different things there. But I'm not worried about the accessories right now. So let's run through some of our stuff and then we'll try a few new things that have been pinging around my head since the weekend, which is the last time I worked on this. So this first coat was inspired by Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses, as you can see by the, oh, I think it moved. It must have moved. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, there's no fixing that, but yeah, you get the idea. The sleeves with the cutouts in them. I wasn't sure how much I liked that, but the collar was something that I don't hate. The next one was this silly fucking, it's like a half collar. One half is going off into oblivion and the other half just goes straight up. It's a little too like jestery. Makes me think of, I don't know if he even has it, but Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. I don't know if he even has a collar like that, but you know the same vibe. And then I had this, which kind of just feels like, you know, when they draw Batman and his cape is really long. And I thought maybe it would work because one of my ideas was to have a coat or a cape of some kind that becomes my wings, you know. But this is the one I've landed on so far, and I'm sure I'll make some adjustments to it. But yeah, this is the one I'm happy with right now. I don't know how I feel about it being isometric or asymmetrical like this. That's something we may fix, but we shall see. And then, right, a collar I started on. Not sure whether I want, you know, like a traditional folded collar or a straight up like turtleneck, something. This just looks like a Starfleet officer uniform. A little too stuffy for me. These pants are too Victorian. So you see some of the stuff I've been going through. I throw something out, it works, it doesn't work. This one, High-waisted pants I felt like were good. They felt pretty good to me with a huge waistband. So I might iterate on that a little more. And then this, but now this is just Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. Like I took it too far in one direction. So that's going away. The pants can stay for now. But I've been thinking about a corset of some kind. I can't decide. And then also an ascot. But this is maybe too vampire. So we're gonna think about a few things. So I think, appreciate me not going for low-rise pants. I don't know how that would work. If they go a little too low. Oh yeah, bro. We can be a little yabai, but not that much. You know, we're not an 18 plus stream, at least not yet. But I have a few ideas that have been pinging around this week that I've gotten in my head from these designs. So one is my whole Twitter feed recently, and I don't know what happened. I must have liked one post and it just went crazy from there because all the artists who do this stuff are cracked. But Honkai Star Rail artists, they've been going crazy with the like new male characters from this update, and I noticed that Aventurine and Dr. Ratio both have these little chest windows. And I thought, you know, if I can turn this into something like, you know, my, oh, wrong color. Something like my star design, right? It's like almost there already. Right? Maybe. So I'm gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try something like that. Let's make a new layer for us. And actually, what part of his chest does that start on? It's like right above. So the pecs start out here, and clavicle is up here. So probably oversizing these, but you know, he's a anime character, so that's fine. So we don't go down all the way to the bottom of the pecs. It goes kind of like something like this. Notice how, okay. We've stumbled upon one of my weaknesses. So despite the fact that I love the sparkle design, I'm terrible at drawing them. And I think it's really hard for me to get these right the first time, or the second time, or the 10th time. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay. Through the power of erasing, we've done it. Nailed it. First try, every time. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home, kids. Already, I feel like it adds something. You know, there's an image in the middle and some iconography. It's like the first thing that inspired me of it actually was, I don't even know if I can show this on stream because this one is a little spicy, but basically it was a cross in the middle of the chest. Actually he has, yeah, a cross, and you know, he's kind of an angel design. So I'm just turning it all into sparkles. So we're gonna give it a shot. Now what do these boys have going on? So his is just, do I not have just a picture of this man? I do not have a picture of this man. Well, that just looks like a cutout. It's lined around and it joins with his collar, right? So it's part of this shape. But for ratio, his is like he's wearing a shirt that only goes up here, and then another shirt that's down here. That's interesting. Maybe we can try both of those. Let's take a look at both and give it a shot. I'm gonna put it on a new layer and see. So I don't want to look at this coat right now because it's distracting. If we pull it up into, let's say, a simple little, collared shirt. Oh, my weaknesses are laid bare for all to see. How did I do it so perfectly last time? Where is this coat? See, this is what happens to me with art. A lot of the time I have to go back and reference my own pieces because I forget how to draw things because I don't practice enough. Okay. We're gonna pull it out longer and then bring it in like this. Yeah, there we go. That looks about right. You're gonna hear a lot of keyboard clacking from me spamming the undo key. But that's just part of the process. There we go. And I never finish my lines either. So what did we say we were going to try first? We were going to try Aventurines first, I believe, which was turning it into part of the collar. So I'm going to shrink it down a little. I want my lasso and pull it in to the collar space. So there, and he has it like going up and opening up, right? So we have our sparkle, and we go. I just realized I don't have my notifications open. Hold on. OBS got messed up. Twitch activity feed. I was wondering why my OBS looked so barren. Okay. Now these they meet a little sooner than I made them meet. So we are going to pull them in faster. Right. Make it a little unkempt, perhaps. And then they turn into the sparkle, and we have a little outline around it. And it goes in, this is a little wrinkled, so we don't really care where it goes. And pull this in. Look at this high definition, high res gaming. AAA studios could never. Okay. And then complete the rest of the shape, right? Down around the bottom. This is going to be a struggle. Okay. So let me know if the music is too quiet or too loud. I'm not sure. I almost never put. Actually, it looks too quiet. but I never put background music on because never really done just chatting or art streams before. But honestly, this is nice. I'd like to do them more often. I just don't get inspiration often enough to just bang out an art piece live in front of an audience kind of thing, you know. Everything takes me too long. So, the booba hole, it's ready. Somehow it's not quite where I want it to go to be, I think. So maybe we'll try. Oh, what happened here? I filled in the canvas. If we put the coat around it, right? They always have so many layers. He has his vest on, but this feels wrong to me somehow. I need another picture of this guy. We'll pull one up. Where is he? Small man. He's so small. Okay. Going out like that. Yeah, maybe the shape doesn't quite lend itself to that. They were onto something here. So let's give this one a shot then. Actually, I want that there, the reference. So it starts up there. Is that a cleavage cutout? You know, I didn't think about it that way, but you're correct. That is what's going on here. And listen, I think I'm allowed to be a little, you know, perfection. You know what I'm talking about. Let's give this one a shot then. So his is one layer on top, which has the collar on it, and the collar goes into it, but oh, the top of it is covered by design. Maybe that helps it. It could be what helps it. But we're gonna try this one out too. This opens back up out. Yeah, the sparkle shape has more difficulty opening back up, I think, naturally. But we're gonna see how it goes. Maybe we can also add an accessory out front. Why am I losing my mind trying to draw a collar, man? What? Yeah, this shit is tough. You just go straight in. Maybe I just give him a longer collar. We'll go out. Out and in. No, wrong layer. Alright, lasso tool, you are my best friend. You'll save me in my time of need. Good enough. Good enough. Isn't that what it's all about? All we need is the shapes. So this coat needs to go away again. And his head is too bright. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Now this one looks bad to me. You can never win. That's what I've learned from doing this. But somehow this is doing it a little more for me. I think I'm gonna need to, let's, no. Where am I looking for? Is it blend? No. What is the name of that tool? Liquify. Ooh, it's so big. Okay, I'll take that out of context. Not bad, not bad. I don't hate it. Now we gotta complete this cycle. This has to be something, right? We need like, fabric doesn't work this way. It's like stuck together with one strand of thread. So we're gonna say there's a little clip or something here, maybe. I don't know what it is. We can decide it later in the accessories, but see, already it looks a little better. So we definitely want something on top there. Definitely want something. So I'm gonna put a placeholder on a new layer, and we are going to put them in a folder so that I can keep track. New folder. Cleavage cut, as you so tactfully put it. And we're going to say ratio style because this is more similar to his, or at least it intends to be. Right. Put this in there, put this in there, and on this layer we add, what are we thinking? Some kind of insignia, some kind of something. All I have right now is the sparkle. But usually when I've had commissions done, I think it's because my first commission did this and everybody followed suit. I'm going to, I forgot to put that one on here actually. Where is he? He doesn't want to show up. Well, anyways, you can see the little chain on the collar that everybody does. That could cover it a little. So we have little, you know, little guys over here. That's way too far down and way too big. Oh. Little guy, and some kind of something going on here to distract from the fact that these are held together with a strand of bare thread. But it may not be enough. Now this collar looks huge. Curious. Maybe we move it. Not enough, certainly. So, usually to hold the cape, right? That's what I thought. So that was a very interesting choice here. They used it here to hold the cape together. And I was thinking about doing that with, where has it gone? With this one. But having it over the shoulders means, you know, this is gonna be quite a chain. I don't know whether I want something that big hanging. Well, actually, what if we had a piece of fabric running? Or just a long chain, I don't know. But something like this and a little, I don't know. It's getting too big on that side, so we'll bring it out like this. What layer am I even drawing this on? That's fine. That's fine. We'll pull it into... I'm so bad at shorthanding these things. Let's see. Something like this little... Oh my god, please let me live. Let me... please. I'm gonna have to get better at drawing wings before finishing this. But you know, whatever. You get the idea. And then this is like a... kind of sash of some sort. Maybe. It's an option. And having more options is always good. But I want... something else here. This area is still too plain to me. But maybe I'll just go finish the rest of this. So these go out into another shirt, right? I swear. Okay. Please, I'm begging you, just let me live. Right? Okay. Maybe we're cooking. Maybe we're cooking a little bit here. And then his other... Whoa, jump scare. Other shirt just kind of goes down there. So we'll say, you know, this goes... It's going too high. Something around here. Or just use my best friend, the blend tool. Actually, this is fixing it for me. It's like immediately fixed. Ayo. You know, I think something is happening here. I don't know whether we're there yet, but we're getting somewhere. I wish I knew what his shirt looked like without all the cape stuff on top. And maybe I'm over curving this. Maybe it needs to come down more. Give that a shot. And see, this is why it takes me so long to do this stuff. I spend too much time on details that probably don't go anywhere in parts of the design that I end up hating because I spent too long on them. And that was why I so considered having someone do this instead. But we'll get somewhere. I will try out other shirt types. And I have a lot of other design ideas on my mood board that I wanted to try out today as well. So maybe we'll do it instead of another shirt. Next, we'll go for some of the accessories that I wanted to do. Okay. We're going somewhere. Would adding a corset on bottom be overdoing it? And yes, I'm giving him a thinner waist. That's just how it goes. So maybe a corset is required to make sense of this waist. And we'll go with the nice little around, go around. Round, round, get around. I get around. Fucking Beach Boys, dude. Thinking about the beach. It's almost summertime. But yeah, rolled up sleeves. Just a simple little thing here. Maybe loosen it up a little around the sleeves. Just a little bit. Let us see for a second here. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere with this. Maybe. It's almost looking a little super villainish now, though, to me, which is not the aesthetic I'm going for at all. So we might have to add some stuff in to offset that, but we can keep going a little. I'm gonna have some water. Give me a second. But definitely what's killing it right now for me is the lack of stuff going on in here. So let's... maybe we add the corset on top. Maybe. We put it here. And it kind of makes sense in this configuration. I want to see a corset that I can reference. See, this doesn't work. Yes, that is Nerissa. I do like aspects of her design, definitely. And she has the clothing that turns into wings. So that's a definite inspiration possibility for my coat. I will be thinking about that. Now, who is snatched waist? Oh, with the little thing on the bottom, like a bird. Kind of a bird-like look going. It's a possibility, indeed. We can see what we think of it. So the ruffles down here, right? Something like not gonna get this perfect, but it'll get the idea across. I've had Bibidiba stuck in my head ever since Ada released that cover earlier this week. I just can't stop humming it to myself. I really like that song, and then that brought it back to my memory, and now I'm like, I'm cooked. It's all I think about. Relatable. Dude, she's so good. Someday I hope to be like Ada Lyra. We do something like these. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to underdo it. But maybe it's better to overdo and remove. Or is it better to underdo and add later? You never know. You can never win. So I'm just gonna make them small, so that they just look like little buttons. And I'm going to cheat by doing this. Ha ha ha. I've done it. Wow, this is... Why does this look so fucking goofy. Oh god. Okay, that's not gonna cut it. I'm redoing this. I need to fix the shape first. I think perhaps the cut here is a little too mask to accommodate something like that. Like it's, you know, the rest of the outfit doesn't vibe with that. Maybe if I get rid of the pants. Okay. For sure. If we pull it down a little so it's more like a skirt almost. Let us see what we think. I wish I had reference of an actual corset like that. I don't even remember what they look like. I don't know if I grabbed any. Okay, we're gonna go online and grab one right now. Let's take a peek. Frilled corset perhaps should do it for me, no? Okay, well, those are frills around the chest, which is not quite what I wanted. But it does give me ideas about the structure that perhaps are missing here. So we need something, you know, holding it together there, and we want it to pull in towards the middle, like it's laced up or buttoned up there. And it also gives a through line with this, you know, being pulled in at the top. So let's pull it in even faster. Maybe that'll do it for us. That was too fast. I'm going insane. It's canvas tilt time. Man. Neighbors are having a party, so if you hear any background noise, know that that's what's going on. I will try to mitigate it as much as possible, but there's only so much a poor little worm such as I can do. I think I need the body back. Where is he? Okay, that's actually not helpful because he's curving his waist. Why did I put him in this sassy ass pose? Am I stupid? Don't answer that. Just made it harder for me to draw the pieces of clothing and to see them. That's so unfortunate, but we're gonna do it. We'll do it for sure. Here we go. What am I doing? Come on. It stops up there. Right here. Man, I'm suffering. I think I'm gonna have to just redo this whole line. I give up. I've been defeated. It's so over for me. All right. Not all right. But you know what would make it all right? A little bit of cheating. Okay, that was too much. We've done it. And now we put in the other structure line. Now that structure line is a little too close to the midsection, no? Okay, I'm not disliking the corset, but I don't think the I do not think the frills vibe with the rest of it. So let's do this. I'm going to corset. Let's see. I want to add these in here as well, just so that I can have it be part of it. Part of this layer, and we are going to duplicate it, and then in our normal layer we can do away with these frills. No frills, bargain store. That's what we are here. Okay. This is still wrong. Move over, pal. No. Just redraw it. Don't be lazy. Do not be lazy. The lazy worm is eaten by the birds. You know what's funny I was thinking about, actually? So, the worm kind of fits with my original vibe, just because of wormholes. Like, it's a little bit of a stretch, but we can make it work. But then also the angel wings always, you know, insinuate bird, because they're feathered, and so it's incongruous somehow. But the reality is thus. We can show the reality here. What's actually happening is this. So you remember that halo I was talking about? So I think you see where I'm going here, no? You see where I'm going here. I think I might have to ask Nahi to make this part of one of the toggles of my model. It's perfect. I think I've found my halo. My design is done. Oh my god. This is too good. Come on. What do we think? Perfect, right? I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna leave it there for inspiration for the rest of this. He will be my muse, little guy. This is the worm that controls my brain, like Ratatouille. Through the power of this is the real string theory, actually. Is the universe is controlled by, is made up of worms on strings. And yeah, that's how this functions. I'm so stupid. I make myself laugh too much with this. Oh, I need my friends so that they can stone face me when I make a joke and not laugh at it. But thank you, Unlisted, for appreciating the worm. At least somebody finds me funny. So these were other thoughts I had, were vest style corsets, but shall we put the high-waisted pants back? You know, maybe we're cooking a little bit. Maybe. He has buttons down the middle and some extra things in his design. What does Aventurine do? It goes back out. So if we put in like something that goes into the lines of the corset a little bit. Right. Now I feel like this is giving off too many spider vibes. Yeah, that looks awful. That looks terrible. Why did I think that was a good idea? Who can say? But maybe we add something like a liner. A liner is what you... Never mind. Forget that I said that word. What am I thinking of? Filigree? Perhaps. But like a little bit of gold along the edge of the star up here. And when we zoom out, it will be really ugly. I'm sure of it. I think it may just be the fact that I'm bad at doing these things. Let's try a cheating method and see if it helps. Because the way that it's not lining up quite well makes me feel gross. So, wait, what is on this layer? Nothing. Okay, fantastic. I'm going to steal this top half of this shirt and then pull it up. And we'll see if it does what I want it to do. So copy and paste, pull it up here, and then we expand it. Right? Kind of. Okay, it's a little better than what I was doing before. So I'm gonna clean it up, and we're gonna see how it looks. Zoomed out. Clean. Yeah, I mean, not bad. Could be better. But now the corset is starting to weigh on me. It somehow doesn't fully do it there. Let's see what he looks like without the guy. That's the wrong guy. That's... A little too much. Yeah, corset is not doing it for me. I have to redesign that. What if we do a corset that goes in the opposite direction? So like one of these ones. And it's just down like by the waist. Come on. You can do it. Believe. There. Down here. And then in the front it's like they've got the two little things here. I'm regressing back to the old habits of drawing too many lines. Make it simple. Something like one of these with the ties across the front. Nope. But I think I do like it pointing upwards a little better. Let me see if I can push it around a little. See, there it goes again. It's like in my brain. Once I learn the lyrics, it's over. It's over for you guys. My streams are gonna be annoying as hell. Now you better not say they already are, I swear to God. Okay. Not terrible. This is something to work with, I'm sure. Something. And I wonder if... Is it possible to make a flowy top that still has a cutout in it? I doubt it. The skirt. The half skirt. It's another thing I've toyed with. Let's do something else. A worm covering a cover. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. Honestly, yeah, I've considered learning Ada's lyrics because the Japanese on that one is a little tough. My Japanese is okay, how do I put this? I can't speak Japanese, but because I sang in other languages from a young age and still practice singing in languages other than English, I can sing in Japanese if I practice it, but the Japanese in that song is tough because it's really fast. Like the syllables go really fast, so that it'll take more practice than I have time to put in right now. Say the words without knowing them. Oh yeah, I know. I've been practicing a lot of other songs because I actually have a secret plan that'll let you in on for when I reach 50 subs, 50 followers. That's the word I was looking for. I'm gonna do a karaoke stream. Karaoke to celebrate. So I've been picking out songs and practicing. You found English lyrics? Well, yeah, Ada has English lyrics that she wrote. So I could use those. But for other songs, I've been learning Japanese lyrics because they're not like 200 BPM or whatever, you know, like they're manageable. I'll get there with practice though. I will do it someday. Hold me to that. One of these days, after I do my first one, we'll do another karaoke and I'll have that one ready. But that's something I've been looking forward to actually, but I've been partially like self-conscious about because there was a while where I felt really bad about my singing because I was super out of practice for a long time until I started doing this again, and I got motivation to start practicing and working on, you know, getting to somewhere where I could do karaoke streams and like covers and stuff, because that's one of the big appeals for me and why I, you know, part of why I started this. And then also just, you know, my setup. I feel like if I sing into this microphone with this current setup, I will probably blow it out or it will, you know, get messed up. So I'm taking my time learning how to do audio stuff. But anyways, enough yapping. Let's get to what I was planning before. Okay. Up corset, up corset. And then this layer we'll call it scarf, I guess, but I'll show you the general idea. I guess this was one of them, draped over the shoulders, which we can try, which is kind of like a cape, you know, like the lines it follows. Let's pull out the red, right? So it outlines his shoulders very well and comes all the way down. And still, like this is something I'm a big fan of, is the outline of the shoulders here. And I've done that a little in the back, something I've thought about, which was another star motif back here. But we can just turn it into, you know, like a wing, basically, where it comes out like this. Goes out down there. But strong shoulders are I'm a big fan of in like coat design. So anything that goes along those lines is fun to me. But that was one of the options, right? And then in the back kind of just goes down into a cape. So this would be a good idea if I have 4 wings, maybe, right? Here's the last one. It turns into, these 2 turn into wings, right? Oh my god, I'm horrendous. And then the back 2 turn into like lower wings, like waist wings or something. You can tell I haven't been practicing drawing wings, even though I really should be. But the other one I saw, oh my god. Biblically accurate angel wings. See, I keep thinking about that, but every time I mention it, Nahi wants to kill me. So I am gonna see how far I can push it, because I don't want to make her suffer. But it would be cool, you know, to have like, here we go. He's doing it. He's beginning to believe. You know, like little ones up there, and then big ass ones. Right, and then little ones down here. Right? Something like that. But that I can't make her do that. Maybe slowly. We'll add more over time. As I get older, I grow more wings. This is now lore canon, and I'm holding her to it. So we start with 2. By the time I graduate in 20 years, I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this, I'll have like 10 wings. We'll see what happens. But yeah, something like this was like a very, you know, like the kind of religious Catholic type design, like orthodox. I want to try these other style of wings every so often and just put them all in at once. That's a good idea. Every time I have like a model design or something, I'm like, hey, why don't we try these kinds of wings, like put them lower down, or put these ones like near the neck or on the shoulders, and then I just put them all in at once and become all powerful. Yeah, I might mute every so often just to make sure that we don't hear too much of the neighbors partying, because they just every so once in a while somebody shouts a little too loud and they just go on a little too long. But you know, it's a Thursday night, man. What's going on over there? But let's try this one out, right? It seems like they so they have little clasps up here and it goes out the back. Thursday nights are for parties? Are they? Isn't it Friday nights? Like, you need to go to work tomorrow, man. It's coming out the back. I don't know if I care for this part. I kind of like the idea of having just this motif, like that goes out into a triangle, and have it just go around the back of the neck, you know, like just a scarf. So let's give that a shot. This is again where I regret drawing him in this, you know, sleigh pose, because where the fuck am I gonna put these scarves, right? Like, they're supposed to go around the coat, you know. Let's give it a try. So if we put lapels, is that what they're called? Lapels on the shoulders? Like this? And pull the scarf around. No, they would be much higher up. They would be like over here. Thirsty Thursdays. You can have a hangover on Low Pressure Friday. I've never heard of that. I'm not really a party guy, which, I mean, who could have guessed considering what I'm doing right now? What a surprise. But I'm also like a little getting out of the age where I could just easily recover from something like that and like go to work the next day. You neither, but you learn the words. Understood. How can we do this easily? How can I portray this? I think I'm gonna have to redraw the coat. Fuck. Okay. Get rid of the coat. We'll remember what it looks like and just say, you know, the shoulders, it comes around, right? There's I already forgot what it looks like. Okay, let's say these fold down, right? So they become like collars that go down here and they go here and it comes out into like this shape, right? We'll pull it out a little more. Pull the collar around. And let's get rid of the shirt for now as well. Where are you, sir? There, oh, what? Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing? What is that? Why is that on its own layer? All right, man. You know what? Sure. These need to meet up. Right. And then this comes around differently. Comes around up there. Yeah, good enough. That gets the point across. This is something I've been trying to teach myself a lot. So back before, when I did a lot of traditional art, I mostly did pencil sketching. So with pencil sketching, you can overdo it very easily. So I would use, let's say, like a pencil like this, and now that one doesn't show up well. I'll go back to my pen. But you know, like if I was doing a nose, I would just do this, you know, and the eyebrows, and then we'll get rid of the eyebrows. Put his hair, you know, like this. And this looks okay when you have pencils, because they start to blend together and it's pretty small. But once I went to digital, and you know, I couldn't find something that perfectly mimicked that. And then also it's hard to finish a piece that's like a pencil sketch. You know, this looks like shit now, at least to my eye. But to, you know, it's a place to start. But basically, I've been trying to teach myself to let the eye fill in the blanks, right? So in a situation like this, here, this is unnecessary, right? That's unnecessary. This, oh God, help, please. All right, we're just gonna draw over it with a invisible marker, right? And even though there's a gap there, your eye and your brain fill it in. Like, we understand what's going on here, even though I didn't, you know, draw out every little, you know, crevice and it's folding around here. I don't know why I'm explaining this like I know what I'm talking about, but hopefully you get what I mean. Basically, having minimal lines to get my point across. And it helped, I think, because one of my favorite artists on social media, Cranity is their name, their Twitter handle, CRANITYS. I think that was the full handle. A lot of their work that's like they do work that is more and less what's the word that I'm looking for? Rendered, yes. And a lot of their less rendered work has lines that don't meet up with each other, or that are kind of, you know, there just for style. And I was, you know, studying their style to try and learn from it, and that has been helping me feel a little looser, and do less to create more. And it's helped a little. We're getting somewhere, but I don't put in enough practice to make it work, I think. I like do not spend time practicing art because I don't have time, unfortunately. So it's always just, you know, when inspiration strikes and I decide to make a piece or something like that, then I practice while I'm making the piece. And it ends up being a little frustrating sometimes, because I just want something that comes out right the first time, but it never ends up that way. But that's practice for you. Neighbors getting rowdy, brother. They are overdoing it. Okay. How far out does this go? This goes like right up on the shoulders. So maybe it has to go over this collar extension, whatever. I'm not a menswear guy. I don't know what this stuff is. You're gonna have to ask someone else for that. Okay, I got rid of everything else so I can see what I'm doing here. And I think I need to pull this in so that, you know, the coat is kind of sitting where it would sit. Right, it follows the chest just a little bit, comes down. How long did we make it? Sleigh coat, labeled exactly as intended, and we pull it down here. Right, it comes down to here. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. I'm about to give up with this. Like, this part is not important. We'll come to it later. Leave it alone. Not good with fashion and can't draw to save your life. Just here to enjoy watching. As long as I say whatever with confidence, you'll believe it's a thing. Well, you could become good with fashion and art if you wanted to. I believe anyone can do anything with practice and time. But if you don't want to, that's up to you. But I don't know if that's a good mindset to listen to whatever I'm saying and believe it. I could be telling you misinformation. Check your sources. Fact check me. Yeah, that needs to go in further. But it definitely, it's both a, let's see, how can I put this? I wanted the word that's coming to mind, phrase that's coming to mind is blessing and curse, but that's not what I'm looking for. It's a boon and a boon and a burden? I don't know. Hang on, let me think. I think you'll get what I mean. I can't think of the exact phrase, but you'll get what I mean when I finish explaining my thought. But like, to have friends who are so talented at different things that I enjoy. So for example, like we have Nahi with the art and Ada with Boon and Bane. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. But that does make it sound a little more dramatic than I intended to. But you'll see my meaning. But people like Nahi, who are like cracked at art and, you know, just churning out stuff all the time, or like Ada, cracked at, you know, graphic design and music and mixing and stuff, and she's always churning out covers. And I'm partially, you know, extremely motivated to have these people as friends and to, you know, hang out and talk with them, and work with them. And I'm like, man, I need to work harder so that I can, you know, feel like I can, you know, be alongside them. And it motivates me. But then part of me is also like, damn, how will I ever be that good? You know, it's a double-edged sword, as they might say. So I guess you gotta strike the balance to be motivated by them, to feel like you want to catch up, but not for, you know, the feeling of, oh, they're so good, I can never get there, but like, oh, they're so great, I hope that I will, you know, I want to put in effort and see it come to fruition, you know. And now I'm losing my train of thought. Just measuring against talented individuals, so it's harder to see. Yeah, it's well, yeah, you get what I mean, right? It's kind of a I hope I can measure up to them. But it's not entirely a healthy mindset. Because some might say, and I appreciate the compliment that I'm not bad, but we are our own worst critics, and so we will always see the parts of our work that are messed up that other people may not, you know, catch or care about, but we see it and we're like, oh, I'm terrible, you know. But there's a balance to strike there, because you want to catch your I don't even want to say mistakes or failures, because they have such a negative connotation with them. I feel like I need a different word here, but you know, things that you can improve upon, you want to catch them so that you can improve. There is a very strong culture, at least in a lot of spaces online and just, you know, in work spaces, that failing is bad, and that making mistakes or just putting in effort towards something that you know may not turn out perfect is like a waste of time. And it's a bad mindset to adopt and get into, because it prevents you from progressing and possibly becoming like really good at something that you want to enjoy, or that you think you could, you know, one day be really good at, or just have a lot of fun at. Or maybe consider this, outside of the algorithm and, you know, trying to be famous and get as many likes as possible, maybe you don't even need to be good. You just need to have fun, right? I think that's actually the important part, and we don't talk about it enough. And now listen to me proselytizing, like drawing these priestly garments, and I'm turning into like a fucking talking about this as if I'm like, I believe it, and I do believe it, but it's like, yeah, I'm not perfect either. I have these issues. I fall into these habits, comparing myself, feeling like I'm messing up and catching my failures, and instead of thinking, oh, how can I, you know, improve and have more fun with it, or make it more interesting or appealing, sometimes I go, oh, it's, you know, I'll never be good enough. It's, you know, it happens to me for sure. I don't want to pretend like I'm above such things, even though I wish I was, but it takes effort to get there. All that is to say, all we can do is try our best, or do our best. And as long as our goal is to enjoy and maybe to improve, if that's our desire, then eventually we will. It's kind of like, so I've heard a term of this is said as, I think it was Adam Savage actually. I'm sure most people know him from Mythbusters, but his phrase was like that prayer works. And for me, it's a little less so, you know, spiritual so much as like thinking that you can do something or that you want something, and the way that people think about, you know, manifesting. Oh, what just popped up on my screen? I closed my eyes for a second to open them and something was there, and was it my touchpad? As long as it didn't dox me, we're okay. Anyways, the idea of, you know, that if you think about something often and you think about how you desire to reach a goal, what you can do to get there, how some things will help you, then you will consciously and unconsciously end up working towards this goal. And so I think that's where that phrase fits in for me, is like the idea, believing in your desires, your goals, your dreams. Anyways, that got a lot deeper than I intended it to, but that's what happens when we're just talking, I guess. And that whole time I was drawing something that I didn't like, and it's okay, because it came out, we saw it, we didn't like it, we can get rid of it and try it again. And now we know, you know, what happened last time. We can try something new. So let's make it even simpler this time. It looks like the neighbors have stopped. I have peace and quiet again. It's wonderful. But let us give this a shot. Lettuce, tomato, cucumber, this a shot. Okay. So we're thinking it goes around back, right? Whatever. Why am I even doing this? I know what it goes around back. It comes down. And where does it go down to on this guy? Like above the knee by a little bit, but I'm much taller than that guy. So it may be a little extraneous to have it go that far, but we'll take a peek. Pull it down here. Man, I feel like I yapped like crazy. It's the most motivational yapping I've ever done. I'm like never motivating people because it's always making jokes and getting roasted. It worked. Well, I'm glad to hear it. That's right. Go out now. Go out and make some failures. Do your best. Think about your goals. You can succeed. Get it twisted. I have a new career now. I'm pivoting. Maybe that's what we'll have to do. Once I get my design, I'll get a priest outfit and then we'll do sermons where I motivate people. I think some people might be offended by that though, since I'm not very religious really. I don't want to have overly overt religious iconography because it could be problematic to some people, but in my own head I can think of it and it's funny. You love failing at things? Hell yeah. That's the mindset. That's how we do it. Okay, I'm a little happier with this, but what are we thinking? What are we thinking? I'm gonna pull the code out again, and I want it to like kind of billow outwards. We'll fold it up at the corner like this. Bring it around the back. And it goes up at the corner. What is this? What am I doing? No, the coat needs more structure. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to change the music, I think, because I want to listen to some music too. I had it on my I'm playing some in my stream, but I want to play some for myself. What are we thinking? Like something that won't get me copyright infringed. I need Nahi help. I'm gonna ping Nahi. Royalty-free stream music. Well, thinking royalty-free stream music. 12 hours of copyright-free Twitch safe music. A little too much bass in that one. Man, I don't want bass. Stream Cafe. Too loud, huh? And we're playing multiple music. Okay, there we go. That works. Imagine if I was giving my motivational speech in front of this. Actually, I was giving it in front of music, huh? I didn't even think about that. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. So, how we doing tonight? I don't know why I'm putting on a voice right now. It's like my anime guy voice. I feel like I sound like Crimson Ruse from Hollow Stars. Hey guys, it's me, Crimson Ruse. Wait, that's a really fun voice to do, actually. I gotta put that in my repertoire back pocket. Not terrible? Thanks. I'll work on it. I want to have impressions of some people. I think Gerard is a little too boisterous for me. I don't know if I have that energy within me. This one... How about we pull this one up a little and see how a scarf goes? Let's think, because he's holding his arm up, right? So let's think. Right. This comes out. Oh yeah, it's still over the shoulder, so I can... What was I thinking? Comes over the shoulder. Now the world's worst sleeve. Get ready. How do sleeves even look when they're worn over the shoulder? They just kind of flop and lose their shape, right? I don't want to draw this. I'm lazy. I'm a bad role model, guys. I'll never make it as an idol. Now I feel like I'm wearing a fucking Mashal robe. It's me. Stun on me, yeah, 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 yeah. Bring bang bang, bring bang bang bang. All right, we've done it. I'm so stupid. Okay. My brain is frying, and it's only been an hour and a half. It's okay. I wonder how many people have seen Mashal. I feel like Bling Bang Bang Born was so ubiquitous, like everybody was listening to it and covering it. Once again, too fast for my Romaji reading. That's what I'm gonna have to practice if I ever want to do. But I didn't hear anybody talking about it. I did actually go and watch it, and I heard a little bit about it, and it's kind of funny. Honestly, it gave me some of the vibes I had when I originally watched One Punch Man season 1. Some of the vibes that I feel like they couldn't recapture again, for me at least. How does this work? It's blowing in the wind. It opens. Hard to go back, especially with time. We're still talking about One Punch Man season 1, I assume. Yeah, it's I mean, it's that old thing, like, all right, you're getting me going philosophical again today. What's going on with us right now? We're in some kind of mood. Something happened. But the adage, you know, you can never step. You can, once you're, oh god, I'm gonna fuck it up. Something about the man in the river. He can never go back to the same river because it's a different river and a different man. It's the full moon. Is it a full moon? Is it a full moon? Moon phase. What is a moon phase today? Full moon on the 21st. Oh, okay. You may be right. Can never step in the same river twice. Yes, exactly. It's like that with a lot of things. I try, and I guess that's why for some people, I wonder where a lot of people stand on this. This is a good idea for a Twitter poll, so I'm gonna write it down. Or maybe I'll just post it right now. But there was a long time where I didn't re-consume a lot of media that I used to like. Because I felt like my first experience with it was like great, and I enjoyed it, and I didn't need to experience it again. But for some of them, I went back and I felt like I missed a lot of stuff, both in terms of, you know, because I became more mature and I understood more things as time went on, and then just also because I'd forgotten things or my life had changed and there were things that I could relate to more later that I hadn't been able to relate to when I first consumed it. But I still don't know where I stand with it, especially considering my lack of time. So I don't even have time to go back and revisit old media that I enjoy most of the time anyways. But yeah, if you really enjoy media, or so you rewatched Shrek, you know? See, I actually keep thinking about Shrek now because of, God, fuck, I feel bad because I forgot his name, but the guy at Ada's karaoke party who covered the I'm a Believer, and I keep thinking about Shrek since then. Unfortunately, I did not rewatch Shrek recently, but that was a movie that I watched a lot when it first came out, just because, you know, partially because back then it was like there weren't streaming services, so you couldn't just watch like a billion movies over the course of 2 days. And so you watch what you have on DVD, right? Actually, Shrek 2 was the one I watched the most because that was what I had on DVD. But I keep thinking about it because those songs are kind of bangers, honestly. And also, Shrek the movie is kind of a banger. And Shrek 2. Jury's still out for me on Shrek 2 versus Shrek 1, because I can't in good faith say that Shrek 2 is better because of my bias of having watched it more, you know? I'm like, it's probably biased because that was the one I saw the most. So I just associate it with being better, but it may not be true. I don't know. Anyways, good point. I should rewatch Shrek. No, that's wrong. This feels like a Nintendo like waiting menu music. I'm like about to load into Mario Kart, or I'm in like the Mii creator. Glad you could help. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh. It's so small. Don't take that one out of context either. You know what I meant. That looks about right now. This design stuff is tough, man. He's just gonna come back out. He's stretching his arm up here. Down, and it comes around, and of course it's higher up, it ends higher up because it's being lifted. So if on this side it ends down there, we want this one to end like up here somewhere. And the scarf, if it comes down around, and it like goes upwards. But what have I rewatched or re-experienced recently? That's a good question. Tough. Yeah, honestly, the last one might be Wotakoi. Love is hard for otaku. Muzukashi, right? Was that it? Wotaku nikai wa muzukashi? Wotaku Koi wa muzukashi. Koi mentioned. Bug. Yeah, I went back and rewatched that because that was one of those ones, and and everybody I've spoken to about it has like agreed with me. It feels good to watch because it's like a shoujo anime but about adults. And I've been on a kick of watching like adult-centric media. It was actually, I didn't realize why I was enjoying Kaiju number 8 a lot. I don't know if anyone is watching that, but it's like it stars a grown adult and all the characters are adults and pursuing their dreams, you know. It feels right to watch that as an adult trying to pursue dreams, you know. And I actually got hit pretty hard by Shinri from Tempest Vanguard. When the boys were doing that 3D collab recently, and he made a speech about, you know, like following your dreams no matter how old you get. I was like, yes, that's my boy. It's nice when it's not about kids. Yeah, I think I understand it because it has broad appeal, right? Like everybody's been a kid at some point, and you know, a lot of people who are watching this start at the age of the kids in the show, and then people who are older and adults, and they used to be, you know, kids, so they can theoretically relate to them. So I get it, but it's nice to have content targeted towards adults sometimes, I think. What am I doing here? I never do these twisting things correctly. But yeah, that was part of it. I think also I haven't watched enough shonen to make a real comment on this, but a lot of it feels like it's me, the protagonist, and I'm special and important, and I'm, you know, gonna show off and be the best. And then my rival's also good or whatever, and the villains are strong. But in this one, it had a lot of focus about like everybody was doing their part, and there, you know, they had a lot of scenes where I was like, oh, the teamwork. Oh. Even though, you know, it's still like, oh, he is the strongest guy and he has to come out and save the day every once in a while, but he doesn't want to do it because it doesn't feel right a lot of the time, because he's kind of stealing the thunder and teamwork from the rest of his squad. I'm just rambling now, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Like it's not just about him being strong and important. At least so far. I guess we'll see what happens. What did I do here? What am I doing here? How do we feel about this scarf anyways? I need to check in with myself every once in a while. Like if the cape is, or coat or cape is billowing out, right? Let's say there's a blast of wind that hits me in the face, right? I get fucking gusted. Woo! And so our cape, oh no, I need my man back. I'm nothing without him. Right. Go. It's a little. maybe it cuts here. Goes backwards. How does perspective work, guys? I don't have eyes. Anyways, this billows out, right? We still have the shoulder going strong, the collar. And the scarf can also billow. I'm doing this as if this is gonna happen in my model. You know, what am I talking about? This is not how live 2D models work, but I just want to see, you know. And now we be lazy and copy and paste and transform horizontally. Right? They billow out, and then I'm cracked. I've unlocked the secret. I'm not cracked. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I had it. I mean, look at this shape. Not that shape. Hold on. Merge. Hide. Look at that. That's something, no? And then a wing comes out. I switched my pen. Less lines, fewer lines. Yes. English is a language I speak. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Wow, sugoi. See what I'm talking about? Fewer lines. Your brain fills in the dots, or it can be crazy. No, don't cut it. I worked so hard on that. All the lines, every line. Yep, see, it immediately looks worse because I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe that was the real trick. I don't know what I'm doing, so the less I draw, the less you can tell. I think I figured it out. Okay, I need bird wing reference immediately. Bird wing stretched out. Save me. Don't pick chickens. Yeah, I'm not. Don't worry. Actually, I saw a piece of a tutorial on Twitter. Now this time I'll actually credit someone because I remember Evan Lee 082 on Twitter. And they had this tutorial for black wings. It was like almost fortuitous. It was like it was meant to be. Where are you? Right? Mine looks nothing like that. We'll make the lower one more like this. I think the lower one is gonna cover it up anyways. So you edit, flip horizontal. GNU Kalb. Fig. Opinions on figs? Yay or nay? I'm a fan, despite the hornets that are supposedly in there. And if you don't know about those and you eat figs, don't look it up. Better to remain in blissful ignorance, I think. Okay, so they have 3 parts going on. So this is almost, see, this is what I'm talking about, where I study while I'm making a piece. I pick out something and try and learn from it every time I draw something. So we have a feather coming out here, and a big round long shape ending in another feather. And I want to get the bottom parts in so I can get the outline going. I guess that's probably down here now. And it ends, comes back around. So now you can hide. Hey! Not bad. General form. I think I actually want to bring that up a little further. I like when wings are... What? Excuse me? When wings are like really thin at the base and then they widen out as it goes up. So if we pull it even further in, make it like... I might be going even too far here, but I swear... okay. I think I might need to put my glove on soon. My hands are starting to stick to my tablet. Right, because they come out. We just get a general shape, we can fill them in later. I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot. Whatever, we'll get the outline first. Get this line going. Hey, see, this is my practiced ability, drawing from reference, which is why designing is so hard for me, and why I gathered so many reference images in this mood board. Yes, it's Mori Calliope. I don't even remember what it was that I wanted to pinch from her design. I think it was the golden, elements on here. Something about, ooh. I was actually thinking the belt area could use something. But while we ponder that, I need to take a restroom break. So I will be right back. And you get to stare at my spinning ball screen. Have fun. All right, did you miss me? I'm back. So here's the way I can really torture Nahi is I make her animate the transition. She's gonna kill me. She's not gonna do this. I can't even suggest it or it's over for me. But the coat billowing turns into the wings, right? I think I do want to thin them out even more, actually. Thin them out during... need a bigger brush size, so thin them out over here, and then kind of thicken the rest of it. And then we pull it in. I put it on the same layer as my reference, of course. I'm a professional, guys. Trust me. Trust me. Wing ref. Big wing. Small wing. Gonna get rid of this stuff and redraw it to be more like the big wing so that they align a little more. Maybe 4 wings would be fine, right? Surely 4 wings, right? I feel like I'm just messing. Ooh. Did you hear that? Going through puberty again. Just messing around at this point. Like, I think this was the beginning of the end. You've ruined me. My son. He has every disease. This might just be the best piece of design I've ever made. Let's shrink him. Oh my goodness. All right. Finish this one and we'll see how this looks. This is another one that I'm copy pasting to the other. Well, actually, maybe I can practice, you know, like bringing the wing around like that kind of thing. Oh, there, I did it. It's that easy. You can do anything you set your mind to. All you have to do is say, maybe I'll try it, and it'll work. This is proven. I explain the full process in my book, which you can buy now on Amazon through my affiliate link. That's a lie, I don't have an affiliate link or a book. I mean, it's kinda good. What layer am I drawing? Oh, fuck. Did it again. Name this one Wingu. Wingu, like Pingu. Newt. Should have grabbed a snack when I went for a bathroom break. I'm getting peckish again, but it's not good to eat this late anyways. I shall show restraint. And the other one shall go up. Actually, go up and around. No, it will. It will stay inside. Yes, yes, of course. But of course. This is gonna have to go on another layer. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Like, the design has gone out the window. I'm copium that this is still, like, I'm still technically designing. Small one, right? And then you stretch out, become larger chunks, and wing comes around. It's not quite working for me. Doesn't look like it's turning yet. Maybe I need to add a little bit of a... You know? Not bad, not bad. I swear, I hope she doesn't show up on stream because she's gonna be so mad that I'm drawing 4 wings right now. Oh, there we go. And then we'll finish this one off with a little bit of a yeah, see, it's every time. The less I draw, the better it gets. And we'll turn. William. Billiam. I just got a Discord message from Nahi saying, I see your 4 wings, head ass. Oh, it's over for me. I'm gonna get fucking killed as soon as I get off stream, guys. We're streaming all night. Gotta stream until she goes to sleep so I don't have to face her wrath. I'm scared. Listen, Nahi, it's just for practice, okay? I'm just trying to get better. Just trying to get better at drawing wings, because I'll have to draw them more often now that it's part of my design. You can understand, right? Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna add 2 more. These feel a little yabat. I don't know why, but like the wings coming from the hips give a certain, I mean, they're kind of silly, but like imagine if you will, this. Nope, it doesn't work with 4 wings. Okay, we're gonna take these. Right? They're kind of... kind of doing something. I don't know. It's something to think about, where we want to position the wings, no? What if I take the small wings and position them? Down there. I'll consider it. That's something I will sleep on. Anyways, you get the idea, and they turn from that into this, right? The coat that goes billows. Now I'm just becoming Batman for real. Here we go. We're just gonna full send it. Since we're fucking around so much right now, I don't even care anymore. Joker, no. You can't. It's a Pokemon, Joker. Adam West? Okay, we can go for that one too. I actually don't even remember what he sounds like. I think the funniest thing... Okay, I can't even say the funniest thing because there's a lot of funny things in the old Adam West cartoons, but the fact that his Bruce Wayne and Batman have the same voice, right? Kind of. I remember I saw a clip of a scene where he's talking to Commissioner Gordon, and he's like, yes, this is Bruce Wayne. And Commissioner's like, Bruce, I need to talk to Batman. Is he there? And he's like, yes, Batman is right here. Let me hand him the phone. Hello, it's me, Batman. And I was like, okay, for sure. Commissioner Gordon, a little stupid, but I guess that explains why they need Batman to solve other crimes for the Gotham police force if he's their best cop. Just him in a mask. You know, sometimes that's all you need though. What did I just do? Oh, right. That's the general idea. All this just to see whether I wanted the scarf or not. Maybe that'll be the pitch. If I can get the scarf to work, it turns into 4 wings. She's gonna shoot down the scarf for sure, just because of that. I can only try my best. Right, this scarf layer. I think maybe it's the accessories that lead to violence. They're an accessory to a murder. Aha, get it? I'm so cooked. Did we want to try this one? Maybe. Let us give it a shot. So it was something like... No, don't close. Do not close. So for him, it was like feathers. But that would just be pinching the entire design and stealing it. And also, I don't think it fits my vibe. So maybe if I do here, the thing that I had done over there, which was the, like, kind of pauldron star shines, right? Oh God, what is happening? Why is my computer starting to slow down? What did I do all this for? Who installed all this malware on my PC? this necessary? This might be another case of too many lines. It is indeed. Alright, you can catch the drift. And it comes down into, did I download more RAM? Oh, I forgot. I should go do that right now. Maybe it'll help me run a little better. Downloadmoreram.com. Today's sponsor is ram.com. Go get your free trial of downloading more RAM now. Don't do that. This is not sponsored. I've never been sponsored, and I probably never will be. They aren't paying, don't go there. Exactly. Pay me, and then I'll... No, I can't. I was gonna say, and then I'll tell them to go there, but I'm not gonna tell you guys to download malware, not for any money. No scams without a cut. No. But then you're just a scammer. Then I just gotta start calling old people and asking them for their social security number. You know, it's a slippery slope. Oh God. My clown voices are coming out now. Maybe that would have been good to bring out earlier during the motivational stuff. Do or do not. There is no try. Somebody turn this into a GIF. Okay, here's going back to my old trick. The tried and true method. Just don't finish the line. And it's that easy, folks. This is the FBI. You need to pay us in PlayStation Network cards. Actually, though, like, what would be the use of paying them in PlayStation Network cards if, like, you can't even use that outside of the PlayStation Store, no? It's untraceable, right, but then all you can do is buy a bunch of PlayStation games. Oh, they resell the cards. I see. Of course. Now, why do you know all this? Excuse me. People try scams on you a lot and they make you laugh. A lot? What did you do to deserve that? Going to cheat again. This is one of those fantasy designs where it's like impractical, because if you lift your arms, you just stab yourself in the neck, but VTubers can't lift their arms. Your favorite was Tom Sawyer with Publishers Clearinghouse. Are we talking about Tom Sawyer like the book, the character? It's been a while since I read that, so I'm not brushed up. Oh, it was a guy with a fake name. Interesting. I think I was cooking with the pauldrons, at least. They're making me feel good about my work. I think we're due for a music change. Let us take a peek. How about this one? Yeah, sure. Why not? What? Does this make sense space-wise? We'll see. All right, it can't be as long. I was just talking about this because it's being folded over the shoulder. So we bring it down to here, maybe. Nah, I'm not vibing with it, but I am vibing with the pauldrons for sure. So let's keep those. And see where they take us. And if we bring back everything from before, And then I want to copy and paste this. Copy. Bring it up to the top. Riveting content. Naming and converting layers. Merge layers. Hello, Lance. My man's is cooking. Thank you. I'm trying. We've been struggling all stream, but I can show you some of what's been going on in a moment. What was this layer? Pauldrons. Indeed. And we'll say sleigh coat shoulder version, right? Now, this is too fucking busy and I can't tell what's going on anymore. Right. Duplicate the pauldrons. Oh, actually, I should just show you the best part of this design so far. What are your thoughts? On my new official Halo design. That's a joke, by the way, but I might actually make this a toggle. It's amazing. Thank you. How's it going, anyways? Hope you're doing well. It's actually getting quite late for my typical streams, but since we're chill today, I'm not against going a little long because I'm not like expending a ton of energy right now. Let us see where this takes us. Whoa. Okay, get rid of these shoulders. You realized you didn't eat dinner, so you made some Kraft mac and cheese? What the? Well, at least you caught up. That's good. Always remember to eat dinner, kids. Damn, now I want mac and cheese. Why would you do this to me? You've cursed me. All shall be hunger for mac and cheese as part of your master plan. It's so over for me, man. I'm going to starve. Okay. What else? Which one is part of which? Okay. Wait, there's an easy way to figure this out. Yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And I can show off the rest of the stuff that we've worked on. I do like the strong shoulders here. Tried to get a haircut today, but both places were booked. Damn. See, I have a thing with haircuts where basically, I think it's been this way for almost my whole life, where I would, until recently, but I used to go get a haircut like every 6 months and just cut it short and let it grow out to wherever it went. And then, I kept doing that for a while until quarantine, and I didn't get a haircut, and I just grew it out to like past shoulder length. And I was like, I think this is doable. So since then, I've been getting a haircut. I started getting a haircut like once a year instead. But now I'm trying to look pretty, so I go back and I get it styled every once in a while it's growing out. But I like having long hair. It's fun, you know. These are funny though. I don't know if this works in real life. I mean, this is what I look like. Trying to look like Cloud Strife? Absolutely not. My hair does not work like that. Okay, I do really like how this is going. Why did I just adieu? No, we shall not say adieu yet. Mesdames et messieurs et les autres personnes, nous ne pouvons pas. My brain just went empty. I'm not finishing that sentence. My French is too rusty. Anyways. Wings. This was something else we worked on. And I drew 4 of them to piss off Nahi, and she actually saw it, so I'm just sitting there for practice because she doesn't want to draw 4 wings, but it makes me feel fun. So I'm gonna leave them there for now. But the idea is that the coat turns into the wings, right? I need to put the worm in the accessories folder. Come on. Oh my god, I made so many layers. Accessories? Are you still in there, sir? You are indeed. Right, so this was the first Halo I made when I was first designing my design. Designing my design. Clearly I don't read enough. I'm not a fan of it as much anymore. I think it's too like evil looking. I don't know. Something about it. But it is making me think I want to start working on Halos right now. I'm jumping around a lot here. But I want to do some Halos next. But I will show off some stuff first. So those were the wings. What else do we have? The coat that turns into wings when it billows out. These pauldrons that I've been enjoying. I drew them on the back first, like this. And I think they look great from the front as well. The scarf I'm hot and cold about. Like, if I can get it to work on the coat, you know. I'm coming back to the scarf, but what else do we have? Oh yes. Get rid of that necklace, I don't like it anymore. The cleavage cutout shirt. I'm gonna put a little cleavage hole in the middle. I think this could be a good idea. Could be fun, could be fun. And now that I'm looking at it, actually, I would like to try something. Which layer was it? What even is this layer? Huh? Well, whatever. Anyways, with regards to who I'm trying to look like more, who am I trying to look like? I feel like I wanted to look like Alucard, but it's too hard. I mean, it's too hard to maintain hair that long, at least for my hair type. Why did it switch my pen back? Okay. I I need my crunchy pens. Can't draw with no texture. What do you take me for? Yeah. And the corset was a maybe. We also had the high-waisted pants. So this is as far as we've gotten. Looking at it from out here, definite weakness in this area. We need a stronger like design philosophy in here. Obviously, you know, some things are boring right now. I need to add maybe a big ass belt, the star in the middle or something, and some tassels. But you know, we'll get there. Belto, hello Koi, welcome. First time chat? That's actually fucked up. I can't believe you've never chatted in here before. And she calls herself my friend. Tee-hee, that's all you're gonna hit me with? Oh yeah, here was something funny. I was doing hip cutouts. So I'm experimenting with how... I'm trying to think of a tactful word to say. The only ones I can think of are... You know the words I'm thinking of, but essentially, the fact that I'm exposing skin, right? I wanted a little bit of, ooh, been yapping too long. Excuse me. Excuse me. But yeah, I want a little bit of appeal. But I don't know if I'm overdoing it here, you know? A little bit of spice, yeah, makes everything nice. Maybe it's just that corset that's not quite right. Without it, I think we're doing okay. Unless... Or if I make this billow out. No, then it covers that up. Okay, this will do, we'll do some thinking about this. You're thinking more blouse or skin tight? That's what I'm having trouble with. So when I did the blouse, I think I showed you this already, Koi, but where was it? I need to name these again. There it was. Now I just look like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, which, what an icon. And I am a little bit, you know, modeled after him, but this is maybe too much. It looks so good, but it's like, and I don't know how to make it more, right? Like, what can you add to a blouse? The idea is to have it be flowy. Want something more original? Yes, a little bit more original, and something that I can iterate on. Right, because with a blouse, you want it to be open, you want it to flow. Like, I can't, if I put a corset on it, doesn't it kind of kill the purpose of the blouse? Oh my god, please save me. Corset on it, and we pull. Actually, let me try it. I'm gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna blouse top, corset on bottom. That's what I'm thinking. There are situations where the blouse kind of hangs over the edge of the corset. So I want to see how that looks. Maybe we can make it work. I don't see a lot of blouses on. Now the real question is, does Nahi want to draw a blouse? I can show you what she was complaining about earlier too, Koi, which I just showed to Lance and Unlisted and everyone else here. Where are they? The wings. The 4 wings. and then the good part of the design. But yeah, continuing on. Because this does technically show a little bit of cleavage, you know. We have some chest here. Ooh la la. Sexy clavicle bones. Love clavicles. That will be hell. Love the worm halo, thank you. It came to me in a moment of pure genius. Those don't happen very often, as I'm sure you're aware. How has your day been? As well, I've been curious about people. What's next? The ankles? Well, I'm glad you asked. Shall we put the shoes on? We'll hike up the pants a little, pull them up to here. I am considering actually. Cover them grippers. I don't know what I want to do for shoes yet. I did a few different things back when I was designing before. Also, I'm really bad at drawing shoes. But something like Velcro light up sneakers. So fucking true. So fucking true. Like a Chelsea boot. Koi is fashionable. She knows what she's talking about. So the Chelsea boot on this foot, and then God, see, this is what I was talking about. Every time I draw shoes, they just turn into fucking clown shoes. Like, am I funny to you? What's so funny, wise guy? Ada. Everybody's showing up now. Why are you guys all awake? Go to bed. What the fuck is going on? Isn't it like 2 a.m. for you? Taro art era? It is, I guess. I'm trying out here. You know, we're working on it. You're trying to go to sleep? Well, I'm not. Okay, here we go. Welcome to tonight's ASMR podcast. I'm going to help you go to bed. You need to go the fuck to sleep right now, or I'm going to come out of your walls and make you fall asleep. How's that for you? You clipped me, fuck. It's so over. Anyways, hi Ada. How's your night going? Let me show you the best part of tonight. I've been showing it off to people. Koi, you piece. Thank you. Anyways, Lance, we're making a new layer just for you, buddy. I'm pulling up a reference for this one. Just chilling in bed, sleeps. Damn, everybody is chilling. All right, we're gonna bring the vibes back down. We're chilling out. Everybody's going to sleep except for me. I'm gonna continue to be a degenerate. All right, new layer. Sick ass sneakers. I think the big problem I have with shoes, I'm realizing, is that I try to draw them as if they are the feet, as opposed to, you know, larger. like they actually are. Anyways. So basically, whenever I draw feet, they end up like, it's early for me. Was that a roast? You roasting me for my bedtime? They always end up like the fucking spray-on shoes from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, if anyone remembers that movie. That's... Do not tell me how old that movie is, because I'm gonna start... My back is gonna start hurting. God, sneakers, they have rounded fronts. They go up. There's a tongue. I got bullied for those shoes. I never wore light-up sneakers, Koi. Not that you knew of, at least. I think I wore some before we met, when I was even younger. Bro, what are those for real? What am I doing? Anyways, laces. I can draw shoes. All right, here we go. This is the dumbest shit I've ever done. Anyone who doesn't like Velcro light-up shoes was just a hater. They were peak. Listen, man, I can't argue with you, honestly. Also, I totally missed the gotta run, speed with light, see you later, Koi. You're adding this to the model? Yeah. It was on Lance's suggestion. I have to respect his wishes. I forgot about the Velcro. Also, hello. Yep, there we go. Big ass fucking size 15 shoes is what those look like. That's why I always draw them so small. Like, look at this. I'm gonna turn them off. I'm gonna turn them off right now. That's the wrong one. Look how big that is. Now we do the real one. This is my true form as a streamer and VTuber. Okay, why do these look so fucking good? What is wrong with me? It's so over. Big ass laces and the finishing touch. Oh fuck. Give it a little You've been watching the whole time but re-downloaded Twitch because you got FOMO? Yeah, everybody's here, dude. Everybody's hanging out, all vibing on a Thursday night when we should be sleeping. But fuck it, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I probably will die if I don't sleep. I already forgot what we were doing. Oh, right. Hey, actually, hold on. Am I cooking or am I cooked? Only you can decide. It's not even that late for you. I'm not a vampire. You must remember. Lance, what are those emotes? We should have it overhanging the corset, no? Your favorite emote combo? And then we go back to the corset. Got one more clip for me? What have I been doing tonight? What is happening to me? Am I clippable, guys? Am I funny to you? Clown. Okay. You know what? I was actually trying to be funny there, so that's fair. It's Annie Pog. I want to meet Annie someday. Okay. Here's how it goes. Blouse goes around. That looks so bad. Okay. We need a reference here. Corset with blouse. How do they hang over? They barely do. No? I'm studying. Yeah, I've been studying this whole stream. I study whenever I draw because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it cinches. Do I want it to hang over? Do I want it to cinch? That's the question. I want to try one more time to see if I can get it to look good hanging over, and then I'll try cinched. But I am open to suggestions on anything. That's part of why I decided to stream this. The other reason is because streaming things motivates me to actually do them. That looks goofy as hell, but I'm going to leave it for now. I think I have to think on it and come back. In the meantime, this is how I keep myself from getting bored and losing my mind at my own designs. I have to take breaks from each of them every so often. So we're going to do some more halos. So say goodbye to Worm temporarily. We will see him again. Make a halo out of macaroni. Huh. You mean like... Are we thinking of the same thing? Oh god. And then it has to meet here as well. We're gonna do 2 pieces. does this make sense best? There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So, Nahi, we're getting silly Halo toggles, right? Right. Why do you only come up with ideas like this when you're sleepy? It's because you're delirious. It happens to me too. This was one that I found. There are a couple that I had in mind that were interesting to me. Which do I like more, strawberry or mango? Mango. I'm not the strawberry guy. That's Nahi. The dots. So simplify it more, right? It's a thin circle. That was a fast response. Yeah, I know what I'm about. I know what I want. I know what I like. These sparkles are so hard to do in perspective, man. Oh my god. Definitely need to incorporate more wing motifs into my design, or I'm just stealing Ada's motif. Can't be all sparkles. Strawberries more as a fruit, but you like mango more as a juice. Interesting. I feel like strawberry juice is not very common. Like, it's usually smoothies or like milk or something. Mango juice is underrated, is it? I feel like it's pretty rated. Maybe you're just hanging out with the wrong crowds, some lame people who don't appreciate mango juice. Oh god. Ice cream man, save me, please. See, that's kind of cute. Like the simple. Maybe we make the sparkles a little larger. Shit. Tier list of juice flavors. I mean, what's on the list? If you find a tier list, we can do it now. Although I'm for sure gonna accidentally dox myself if I stream my browser window. I just know it already. So I'll just pull it into CSP. What? I feel like for me, guava juice is really high up there. I'm a huge fan of guava juice. And just guavas in general, maybe an actually underrated fruit. Apple juice and lemonade are S tier? Ooh, I don't want to argue with him, but I'm like... Apple juice is a little overrated to me. I don't know if that's controversial. but I might just be like not an apple guy. Just need to find the right apple juice. That's fair. Okay, but real talk though, every juice is apple juice. Like, because apples are so much cheaper, they just put apple juice in everything and they call it other types of juice. Apple juice slaps? Okay, I thought I would be in the minority. Hey, this kind of goes, actually. I'm not opposed to this. That's definitely an option. I do like it more than the full ass like crown of thorns. I think this was too much, too like demonic almost. Too actual thorns, like the amplification of juice. Yeah, exactly. Oh, doggy is barking. I'm gonna go grab doggy. I will be right back. Yeah, I'm taking care of my relative's dog while they're on vacation, and she does not like being left alone downstairs. You put grape juice at B and grapefruit juice at D. See, now I'm realizing I don't think I've tried enough juices. Boy has sent a link. Flavors of juice tier list maker. Why is it? Okay. This requires me to know what these are. But, fuck it. New layer. Juice. We're going in. I'm gonna make some enemies tonight. Let's see. Lemonade. Here's my problem. I never want to put stuff in S tier. I feel like it's too whatever. We can always move it later, right? Lemonade. Should I base this on the best one I've ever had, or just how they generally are? Because I feel like for me, lemonade is usually between an A and a B. I agree with you, Koi. Because a lot of times they're not balanced well. Now this, yeah, see, I've never had raspberry juice. But I like raspberries. But yeah, we'll put the ones I haven't had under no opinion. This is... I have to assume that's lychee juice? What else could it be? Lychee, the fruit itself, to me, lychee Koi's pogged up. It's okay, but the juice and syrup are great. I'm gonna say A. Apple juice. Apple juice is a C for me. It's fine. Wait, what? That says apple, so then what is this? What is that? Am I crazy? Trying to trick me with concentrated apple juice. Oh, concentrated apple juice sucks. Just regular apple juice, man. Get out of here. Beet juice. Haven't tried it. Mixed berry juice. Very up and down depending on how good it is. So we're gonna go B tier. That's basically a smoothie though. I'm supposed to be able to see these on the actual tier maker. No, they're not more visible on there. There's too many juices on here. I don't want to finish this list. What? Excuse me? Fucking Pog juice, brother. That's what we're gonna be drinking during tomorrow's stream. Beat you to it? Yeah, I know. I can't stand them. I have 2 mods in chat, but why aren't you guys doing your jobs? Pineapple orange juice equals Pog. Yeah, okay, I was trying to remember what it was. I mean, pineapple and orange juice sounds pretty Pog. I don't remember if I've had it before, but Pog juice going in Pog tier. We're jumping around. Carrot juice. Okay, funny story. I'd rather drink Pog juice than Lamau juice. What is Lamau juice? Lemon, mango, apple, orange. That sounds pretty good to me, honestly. Carrot juice sounds nasty. Carrot juice is not bad, actually. Surprisingly, it's okay. I will put it here. Maybe here, actually. I'm tempted to put it lower. There's actually an anecdotal reason for that. So, when I was very young, there was a day where I went out to run errands with my mother, and then at one point she was at the hair salon, and I just had to sit there inhaling like this noxious fumes of the hair salon as a little boy. And I was like, I had to eat lunch and whatever. I wasn't hungry. I didn't want to eat the sandwich we packed. So all I would eat was a ring pop. Do those still exist? They must, right? You guys know what those are. And I drank a bunch of, I ate the ring pop. I didn't eat my sandwich. Like an hour and a half later, we got home. We had carrot juice. And I was like, Pog juice, I'm gonna drink the shit out of this. Obviously, I wasn't thinking that because I was like a little guy. But I drank a bunch of carrot juice, and then immediately afterwards, vomited all of it back out. And that was the first time that it's come out through my nose. So I have a little bit of a distasteful memory associated with carrot juice. Nonetheless, I cannot believe that exists. Lance, go to bed. Cranberry juice, pretty good actually when it's watered down, but sometimes it gets too like bitter. It has this kind of weird tang to it, so I might put it in C. You got it? Good night? Okay, good night, Lance. Rest well. Oh, have any of you guys tried tomato juice? We had a friend, Nahi, you know this guy. we hung out with him recently, who used to bring V8 every day, which is like tomato juice for drinking. And I never quite understood how that would be good. And I still think I haven't tried it yet. But orange juice, too much sugar most of the time. I don't know. It's too often like either bitter or too sweet. It's hard to get really good orange juice. Grape juice, not a fan of grapes personally. Not a huge grape juice guy. Now guavas. Guava juice is going up there, obviously. Lime juice, I wish I could rank it highly, but I'm not Nahi and I can't just drink straight up like limes and lemons. Or, well, I guess that's probably limeade, no? I'm gonna pretend this is limeade, in which case we'll go up here. I'm a fan of limeade. Mango juice. S tier. I think the mango fruit is better. I would prefer just to eat the fruit. Watermelon juice goes crazy. It's basically juice already. So you're just getting more of it concentrated. Oh, this is blood orange. Okay, blood orange. No, that's grapefruit. Okay. Grapefruit for sure down there. Regular orange. Never had papaya juice. Those mangosteens? Haven't had that either. Pear juice. Fantastic. Actually, maybe even... No. Pineapple juice goes in S tier. Now, pomegranate juice. I feel like this is controversial. I've never met someone who enjoys pomegranates as much as I do. Might be a cultural thing, but I am a big fan of pomegranate juice. Spinach juice, never had it. Pom juice is great. I do need to water it down just a little bit because it's very strong, but I've never had spinach juice. I've never had just straight up strawberry juice. They're always in a smoothie. Sugar cane juice, right? Pretty good. I'll put it up in A, and then don't know what that is, and that's wheatgrass, which I haven't tried. So that's all the ones I've tried, I think, unless black currant juice. No, well, we're gonna leave it at that. That wasn't as wild and crazy as I thought it would be, but baby's first tier list, you know. Now I'm a real streamer, Mom. Are you proud of me? Who am I asking that to? That's up to interpretation. By some metrics, Nahi would be my mother. No, what? Okay, no, negative 90. Of course. I remember how to do mathematics. The other one I saw today was, once again, dipping back into the Honkai rail. Honkai, excuse me, the Honkai well, in which there was Robin's Halo, which did something like this. Of course, I'm not going to steal it exactly, but it's good to have here for inspiration, I feel. Where it like branched out. I think it was a little thicker than this, so maybe we'll thicken it up. One of them goes down here. One of them goes up. Maybe that will be the one that goes down and up. This is not quite working out the way I thought it would. Maybe we'll draw the outline of it. Right there, and it comes up. Another one. It's getting a little hot in here. Let me open my window. 1 second. Go. Should get a little better. And then hers had little stars going around the top. And we could have the halo be gold or black, the stars be gold or black. Actually, don't know. I feel like the black halo is maybe quintessential, but his hair is also black, so it might blend in. Wow, that looks really bad, the way I drew it. How do they do it so nicely in Honkai? Do I have a picture of it here? I don't think I do. There's always this one, Mr. Oberon from FGO, where they don't turn, they're just like a bunch of little stars. Which means we get to copy and paste. I get to cheat again. Oh, fuck. Control C, Control V. Oh, right, Control T it to move it. It's time for another music change as well. Let's get something a little more night themed. Yeah, that works. Actually, now I wonder if I do a little bit of this. they? Yeah, it's just a little thing along the edge, huh? Put it on that one. Is there a way to pull things and copy them, like with Alt in Figma? That would be very useful. They're going a little too high. That doesn't look bad either. Copy like how? So in Figma, there's like, you can select an object and then hold down Alt and pull, and it'll just duplicate it. But right now in here, I have to select it and then Control C, Control V, and then Control T so I can move it. A little inconvenient. This one doesn't look bad either, I think. It somehow doesn't quite fit the vibe as well. I'm like really enjoying this one, you know? It might be what we go with, but I'm gonna try a few more just for fun. So we have one somewhat akin to our Guilty Gear guy, Happy Chaos. Let's see if I can. Hello, Mr. Ellipse. What have I done wrong? Ah. Too thin, too thin. Brush size. No, and that looks three-dimensional. I'll have to draw it by hand, I guess. Or, no. Don't be silly. And then we do this one is wrong. This is hard. Perspective is hard, guys. I'm about to give up on this one, honestly. Was good. We do a small one back here. Getting somewhere. Right, something kind of like spiky. Doesn't suit him. I think that one's bust. Do it with do you happen to have any official art of Sunday on here? Just have fan art of him. It's little spikes everywhere. You can have splits in the halo. That's always fun. Just gotta be careful not to make the Overwatch logo. Starting to get a little sleepy. Might have to call it soon enough here. We'll see. Strawberry green tea with aloe vera. That sounds delicious, but I don't need something to keep me up. I do have to wake up tomorrow morning. As much as I don't want to wake up that early, it must be done. Such is the way of things. Strawberry green tea. Honkshu me time. It is indeed almost that time. Why does this look so awful? I think every time I use the geometric shapes, it makes me feel viscerally upset. I'm gonna try and redo these. Do you guys think I'm a honkshu me type of guy? Do I give off that kind of energy? What's this deal here? They're so complicated with their designs, man. Maybe we do want a complicated halo behind him. But then it'll get in the way. I believe it is time for the power of copy-paste symmetry, because I forgot how to use the regular symmetry tool. Hold on. I think I might be cooking here a little. This is a little ostentatious. It might be good for like an alternative outfit. So I can keep something like this in mind. This line needs to curve more. It's making me feel unwell. Please curve, sir. Please, sir. You know, I don't hate this either. I think a little bit of complication. This is something I definitely want to come back to and try and elaborate on. Should we try connecting them up just a little? Like this. I know I'm creating a tangent here, but it's fine. I'm just gonna not think about it too hard. Mr. Ice Cream Man, if you please. If you don't, please. The curse of not finishing my lines, huh? It's come back to bite me finally. Ooh, terrifying. This does look a little bit sinister as well. They all look so sinister. If only I was still going for the original design of like a kind of fallen angel. We can always pivot if I like it better, you know. Definitely this is not doing it for me right now. Okay. Let's sit him with this thin halo for now. And I think the last thing I'm gonna do is experiment with the corset and the blouse and try a tucked in kind of look. So let's copy paste another blouse and futz with it, and then go to sleep so that I can have energy tomorrow. Need to have energy for tomorrow night for Lara. We're hanging out. It's gonna be fun. Y'all better stop by. What if I, no. All right. No, that line is good. We need them to kind of... Thanks for the invite. Listen, man, you're not home. What was I supposed to do? Not stream with my new bestie? SMH. Cut me some slack, man. Can only do so much solo content. And I can never catch Koi either. She's always streaming at ungodly hours. In fact, I think I'm impinging on her streaming time right now. I bet if I go long enough, I could raid her. I'm really bad at drawing corsets, is what I'm coming to realize. So I think if I get a better corset, this might not be cooked. He's so fucking snatched. Alright, here we go. Let's do this one for fun. And there you have it, fellas. Oh god. What am I doing? Okay. We'll put him back. I've lost it. There we go. Okay, I think it's coming along though. The one thing that I'm consistently enjoying is this coat, I think, which is good. I'm a big fan of it. And now, oh god, now we have this, which I'll get some opinions on. But right now, I'm feeling kind of good about it. It might just be my minimal lining, but it looks nice. It's like kind of cute. It's not overstated. It's not taking up too much space, you know? Yeah. So let's take a last screenshot of the one and only, the true Halo. And then we'll say goodnight. Hang on, let me get a better one. While I'm doing this, I suppose I should talk a little. As I mentioned before, I will be back tomorrow with Lara Sio. Actually, never asked her how to pronounce the full name. Oopsie. But Lara, you all know and love her. We will be back playing Duck Detective together at 7:30 p.m. BST. So please do join us for that. I think it'll be a great time. I'm very much looking forward to it. Let me put him back in his original form. So I don't forget next time I open this up. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Maybe we'll do more of this next week. This was fun. Unless I finish this over the weekend. It's just experimenting and figuring out the design. I wonder if there's anybody to raid. Probably not. It's pretty late. Twitch.tv. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.